Hey there, ho there. Chef Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another ASG Golf video. We're through the AlRedSoxFan and Fred Stroke Play January 2025 tournament at Great Holes. The winner of this tournament will get a spot in any one of the 4 tours next year. It's not specified which decades will be in the same tour or what happens, like the order of operations, but someone will get in. As you can see, it could potentially be one man only, who's at minus 14 SJ, GJ, JB, Jim L. I think he got in last year, didn't he? Yeah, Jim L. Phil Reynolds, Dwayne Marks, and good baseball fan. But yeah, Jim L's trying to go back automatically in the tournament. He's at 7 under par. Philip Reynolds, yeah, one of the guys who qualified last year with Mike Silva, his debut tournament, Mike Silva. Where YouTube and RJL Network tied for 3rd. Tied for 7th is Andre Ford, Mark Ferguson, and RJL, myself and Ken Castro. So I'm actually doing quite well, surprisingly. I never do that well. Dave Little, Bernard Strom, and Cleve Baseball Fan -3. Mike in the Truck, Todd B, and Super Bowl Tourneys -2. Frank Wayne Scott and Arnold Hunter -1. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, Sweet Tish Jeff, and Larry Mullins finish at even par. Through 2 rounds. Remember, it's not really over yet. So we're going to have 18-hole coverage of all the pairings, and there will be 11 pairings. You probably hear some meowing in the background. Probably don't because of my microphone, but you never know. Frank Wake's got Eagles. He goes to -5. Mike in the Truck, Eagles on 8. I eagle the 6th, which is pretty impressive considering it's a par 4. He's got Howard Eagles on 13, so that's good. None of those guys have been in the 18th hole yet. He's got Howard. Yeah, so here's Larry Mullins. -4 today. -4 on day one, well, round 1, round 2 +4, and just made the cut, and now -4 today. Hit the bunker. Water. Second shot. That's a little bit over, but no big deal. And he's going to hit the other foot. Mullins for par. Oh, he almost scrambled for par, but he did the bogey. He just got a triple bogey to go to +3. Well, this is his debut tournament. Yeah, this is his first tournament. He's with D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, who has had a good round, 5 under par, even though he's had some bogeys. He's got to the middle. He just got +3. He just whoa, that is way out of bounds. He's got troubles. There will be 3 more tournaments to get in. But the next one isn't until April, right? Look at my notes. The next one is April 3rd to 6th, so you have to wait about 3 months. About a little more than 3 months. You've got Howard. Jeff, Swedish Jeff, not nice job. Where you go? Too much. Ooh, that was a brutal one. Because you could have been close for a 30. And you only shot it. Arnold Hunter and Frank Wainscott. -3 for Wainscott. Hunter +2 today. To the right side. Oh, you almost missed. Wainscott. And the left side. Wainscott up and close. Too much. But I'll rebound back. Hunter. Close to the pin. This is a par 5, remember. Then I got Jim L. and no, Todd B. Sorry, Todd B. How did I miss him in my things? Todd B. and Super Bowl Tourneys. I didn't talk about Todd B. I didn't get on to that side. got a weird angle. And he's gone. The game. Triple Tony's the same angle. Yeah, he's gone. Where you go? Off by 4. Not bad. Pod for Eagle. Okay, what are Eagle with the -6? Turns for birdie. Just like that. Two baseball fans. Quadruple bogey. Well, he's not going to. Bernard Strong, a quadruple bogey on 16. Yikes. Double quadruple bogey. Cleat baseball fan and Mike in the truck. Cleat baseball fan was at -3 through the day and -6 overall until that disaster on 17. Instant injury. So he and Mike in the truck. And then from Pro Strategy Football, if I'm right. Yeah, I think that's right now. Cleat baseball fan. Yeah, it is his second shot. It is a par 5, so I'm not not really. Where you go? Shot by 5 feet. Cleat for 30. That's good. Under the Bernard Strong and Dave Little. Dave Little making his debut in this thing. -2 today. Yeah, Bernard Strong is one of those guys that I like keeping on his channels. He does the actual PC baseball with like fantasy teams and all that. Dave Little up in there. And Dave Little, I think, is a guy for Gardner. Yeah. Dave Gardner did not make it. AlRedSoxFan did not make it. Pesky Pole didn't make it. The content creators that I look for. RGL Network did make it, and so did I. Well, come on. Be like, don't be so self-loathing and self-defined. Whatever the fuck it got. For legal. Off by 2. Little will have the main no. Die. Here I am with Ken Castro, -4 today. I've had 3 bogeys, but I've had 5 birdies and an eagle. So not a bad day. So that's not. What can you do? Castro? Castro up and over. Ooh. Okay, in the rough. Me?
Alright.
That wind. Castro's going to have a bad angle. So what can you do? I'll have to do that. That's a birdie putt. What will I do? Okay, I'm closer. Birdie for Castro. 9 feet for birdie. I should be able to go there. I missed. 50-50 chance. Damn it. No chance to get 3 minutes. Got Ford and Ferguson. Andre Ford -1. Mark Ferguson, nothing. Up and over. Ferguson. Ferguson there. 4 for Eagle. Overshot by 4 feet away. Traven, RJL Network, both -4 today. I don't know why I put the cards with the option flag. I think I want to consider action with RJL Network. He's doing his inside pitch and payoff pitch and a lot of things during the 1983 season for inside pitch. Which will be amazing because, that was when the Blue Jays started to finally come out of their shell. Like, they were terrible the first, 6 seasons. And then in 83, they shocked the world by actually taking first in the AL East till August. And then they had a disastrous road trip in Baltimore, Detroit, and they sunk down near the bottom. Drive. Where you go? Left off by 2. He'll bird. Maybe like 11. 5. He'll bogue. Jim L quadruple bogey -7. Ow. That's gonna kill his chances to try to catch everyone. Philip Reynolds -2 right now. Mike Silla in his debut tournament +2 today. Down the right hand side, why aren't you clapping? That's on the fairway. Philip up 11. Good. Silva. Treble. Okay, for birdie. -9, Silva. And the final group, Jim L, SGL. Well, he's had back-to-back bogeys. So he's not as strong as he thought. Jim L's -7. I think he was hoping to be in the final week with SGJ Jamie until the CFP. Jamie leads it. Jamie's like, don't go left. Don't go left. What did I say that for? Jeffrey Williams. We got it. Jamie now has a 5-stroke lead over RJL Network. So after 3 rounds, SGJ Jamie has the lead, 5 strokes ahead of RJL Network. Trav YT is third at 10 under par. Phil Reynolds and Jim L are tied at 9 under par. Those two guys won tournaments last year. I'm at -8, so I will be paired with Jim L in 6th place. Todd B, Super Bowl attorneys, Dave Little, and Audrey Ford are at 6 under par, finishing out the top 10. Yeah, 20 of Hunter is an even par, but Swedish Jeff +4. He's way out of it. So yeah, so I'm in the third last group with Jim L. Reynolds and Trav will be in the second last group, and our SGJ Jamie and RJL Network will be. So we will do the final pairing because, well, RJL Network. All right. Todd B, he's got 3 straight birdies today. All right, so here's JV and RJL from Royal Melbourne. Final round. Jamie, -6 with 7 birdies and a bogue on Thursday. Friday, he had 9 birdies or better. Well, 8 birdies, an eagle, and 2 bogeys. And then yesterday, having 5 birdies, 3 bogeys. RJL. -1 on day 1 with 5 birdies, 4 bogeys. Friday, 5 birdies, an eagle, and 2 bogeys. And yesterday, 6 birdies and a bogey. Up and over the thing? Yep. RJL hits the bunker. Oof. Apart. Nope. Bogey. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the thing that you could have the scoreboard. Oh, that. On 2, SGJ bobbled it. RJL. That was terrible. That was not a good shot. Yeah, I forgot to do the options and like the report. Oh, RGL missed. Baby double bogey. Let's do the horizontal display and go back. Yep. So SGJ is -13. He's in the lead. RGL now just dropped to 4th place. Versus from Royal County down. And nice job on RGL. Inside. Second shot. Jamie into a bunker in the middle. And apart. Too much. Par. You're going up by a stroke. Big Little Eagles on 8 to go to -9. So Trav is only 1 stroke behind. Onto the water. Oh, not even close. SDJ also. We'll have to do that from the drop zone. Or bogey. Maybe will. Now Trav is in the lead. Super Bowl turns Eagles on 8. So, it's a tie for first. Trav is on fire. Up it over. RGL does that. And SGJ does that. Up there. RGL Glover just did that! Holy Sailor Rod! If I could dust off my personal phrase. Jamie will now need this. Jamie needs this for the lead. Too much. Par. No par. RGL was at 10. Is now at 10. So he's only 1 back of SGJ. Dave Little is now 1 back, and he's far ahead. Onto Belter. Like, maybe in a sense for Jamie is that he knows that those guys have finished a lot more holes, so he knows what to do. Up it over. No. RJ. That's very nice. For birdie. No, we can't take the lead. Can't take solo. RJ. It's a -11. It's a dogfight. Here's our RGL. Look at that. No. Jamie. He almost avoided it. RGL's going to have to pull it out of this bunker, but you can't. And our Jamie does that. Apart. No, he missed. 3 bogeys and RGL should be able to bogey 2. They don't bogey, and Todd, I think a triple bogey by Bernard Strom at the worst possible time. Todd B is now 2 strokes ahead on 8. RGL does that. Jamie does that. So a little bit too far left for those guys. Gotta go for it.
All right.
He's gonna have to. RGL. I'll have to drop it on the fairway. Okay. Maybe? Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful shot. He's only 9 feet away. For par. Oh, man. He's like, no. Jamie for par? Jamie's got 10, and they're tied. Dave Little eagles on 13, so he's getting close. So, Owen Todd bogeyed. Here's Jamie. On Turnberry trying to end this. But no, I'm not in a good shape of form. RGL will just migrate as well. You gotta know, British courses are very, very tricky with the rough. Whereas North American courses are more forgiving this year. And it's blocked by Jamie. RGL for par. Nope, he's off by 4 feet. RGL for par. Too much. Oh, he's gonna double bogey. Fuck. Record for these gentlemen. +7 for Jamie, +4 for RGL. Jamie has bogeyed 6 of the 9 holes. RGL has bogeyed 6 of the 9 with 2 birdies. Dave and Todd are tied. Jamie does that. RGL does that. Up and over. I think he had like a 5-stroke lead. Birdie. Nope, still par. RGL, par. Big Little now has a birdie at 15. Where am I? Because I've fucked everything up. Up and over. Oh, RGL. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? The park. For birdie. Oh, what? Todd is now in the lead. Up and over. Ah! RGL. Apart? Fuck. Tied up by a stroke. Get over the water. For eagle. Why not? Birdie one. Goodbye. Birdie. Where's the 4 straight? Wow, I'm at -10. Oh. No. No, both hard. Yeah, Todd B. I gotta get to Todd B quickly. So Todd B needs. So Todd B needs the birdie to take the lead. Oh man, he missed. A brutal mistake by Todd B because that's gonna be that one stroke's gonna be the. Yeah, that one stroke's gonna screw him over. Super Bowl tourneys. Yeah. You need a curl tie middle first for bogey. And a double bogey will basically put him out of it. Misstated by him. But Dave Little in the lead. Let's go back to Jamie and RJL. RJL. Okay. And Jamie does that. Second shot. So Jamie. What's this going to mean? For birdie. No. RJL? Nope. Oh man, I'm at 10 under par. I could do something here. Nope, this is it. I'm in second place. If I get a birdie, it's a tie for first. Okay. Let's put one. Go right. Oh, bunker. That's okay. That's okay. It's still playable. That's okay. Now I need to come close. 7 feet. I'm just going to putt for eagle. I missed my foot. All right. Now I need a 7-footer to tie for first. To go in the clubhouse, tie for the lead. If I make it, I have a 7 out of 12 chance. A 56% chance to make this shot, tie Dave Little, and maybe have a playoff. We'll see. 7 feet. Slopes down there. Got it. No! Oh! No! 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 That's the rocks. No! 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 Trav -7. Yeah, Trav can't catch. He wins. Dave Little wins because I don't think anyone can catch him. Reynolds can't catch. Oh. I can't believe it. I missed by 1 stroke to force a playoff. Will we see some 9th inning magic? No, we won't. There's nothing much you can do about it. I thought 7 feet was going to be decent enough to get me a chance to win the playoff. And I had a more than 50% chance of finishing it for birdie. And that will do it. If SGL Jamie had played at 4 over par, at even par, he would have crushed the competition in the Final Powder, and RJL Network would have tied for second. But no, it's Dave Little on his debut tournament at 11 under par, wins the tournament by 3 strokes over you-know-who. I am just, what the fuck? They have just said that Dave Little will be competing in the tournament that starts January 27th. So Dave Little will be given a month to practice. But Dave Little, in his debut tournament, wins with a 67. -3. Look at all those bogeys and all that, especially on 17, bogeying every day and almost bogeying every day on 11. But he still wins the freaking match. At the third best putts in regulation of the tournament. 10th in greens in regulation. -3 on Thursday. Well, on round 1. Round 2 was even par, so he was -3 through 2 rounds. -3 on day 3 and then -5 on day 4. I, on the other hand, took second in greens in regulation, 69%, by my putts, 1.68 were terrible. Second in -1 and then -3 to go -4. A 4 under yesterday. Well, I'm going to say this, but 3 bogeys on the front nine in my first 7 holes kind of sunk me. Take away one of those. Let's see. 1's at Melbourne, 3's at Royal County, and 7's at, where's 7 again? Belfry, Oakmont. Yeah, Oakmont, I think, was the one. Take away Oakmont and get a par. It's a tie between me and Dave Little for the title. I missed by 1 fucking stroke. 1. Frank Wade, Scott Totby, and Philip Reynolds all finished at 9 under par. Reynolds almost did it again for the second straight year. Get in, Totby and Wayne Scott. Mike Silva finished 6th in his debut tournament, tied with Trav YouTube. Ken Castro, Mike in the Trek, Super Bowl tourneys, and Jim L finished at 7 under par, tied for 8th. Tied for 12th, Bernard Strom and SGJ Jamie. Cleve Baseball Fan, D. Scott Howard, and RJL Network tied for 14th. Mark Ferguson and Andre Ford tied for 17th. Arnold Hunter in 19th. Swedish Jeff and Larry Mullins in his debut tournament will finish tied for 20th, but no big deal. But yeah, 20 guys out of 38. But yeah, I can't believe it. I freaking lost by 1 stroke to Dave Little. That will just be heartbreaking forever. Well, we go from one bit of the January golfing spectrum to the other. Because guess what? We have to do a final chance thing. So here's how the final chance tournament works. There are 11 guys. Suchak, Goodell, Hurd, Espinosa, Jones, Morris, Campbell, Rogers, Boomer, Travers, and Wall. The top 6 get wildcard spots to Augusta for the tournament that starts Thursday. But there is an extra catch. Sandy Hurd does not have to finish top 6 because Sandy Hurd had multiple runner-up finishes. Sandy Hurd can take as low as 8th. Out of the 11 golfers, they said Sandy Hurd can take 8th. So Sir Hurd finishes 7th for 8th after Sunday, then he will get in. Now, of course, if you are leading after the first, second, and third rounds, you're definitely in as a wild card. But of course, if the first round leader is leading up to the second round, then it's the next guy down that gets the wild card berth, and then down the peg. So here we go. Let's tee off. Ralph Goddard, a 2 on a par 5. Wow, you don't see that every day. I thought RJL Never was going to crush it. And the leader is Sandy Hurd by a country mile. Sandy Hurd, 5 under par. The only other guy below par was Joe Campbell, the December runner-up. So Goodall, Bobby Jones, and Boomer even par. Espinosa and Wall are tied for 6th. Right now, well, it's still anyone's game for the other guys. But yeah, Sandy Hurd -5. He is definitely in. And the good news is for Sandy Hurd, he doesn't need that window, the 7th and 8th place window. He won after the first round. Sandy Hurd is safe in the tournament no matter what. So thank goodness for that. I feel bad for Goodall. I thought he was going to crush everyone, with especially that double eagle. Alex Espinosa, the November, are up. Oh, a 5 under par front 9 by Espinosa. Not bad. And Sandy Hurd, 9 under par. Joe Campbell, 6 under 65. Campbell is your second wild card. Hurd and then Campbell. Boomer and Espinosa are tied for 3rd. Goodall 5th. Bobby Jones 6th. Art Wall is way out of there. I think Art Wall is definitely done for. But yeah, Joe Campbell, because Sandy Hurd won the first round. The next guy is Joe Campbell, and Campbell, who took 2nd place in a great matchup with Walter Hagen, match play. The good news for Campbell, he will be going to Augusta as is. So yeah, Campbell's going to Augusta, and so is Sandy Hurd, for sure. So Campbell can be happy knowing that December momentum. And I know you'll be probably thinking, well, December momentum, has that helped? Well, in 2 of the 4 tours, it did. Well, Squee, who took 2nd place in the 70s 10s December tournament, also will get in. Mike Reed and Skyford Plank, who were runners up, did not tee off. And it will be Mike Suchak. Oh, it's a tie. It's a 3-way tie between Mike Suchak, Bobby Jones, and Al Espinosa at 1 under par. Young Tom Moore, our wall had -4. Young Tom Moore is a 7 over. Yikes. So, you know what? 3-way tie? Let's just do it. Suchak, Jones, and Espinosa. Suchak, Jones, and Espinosa will all make it. And then they'll be down to 1 wildcard spot. So Hurd, Campbell, Suchak, Jones, and Espinosa are in. 1 more wildcard left. Aubrey Boomer leads Phil Rogers by 1 for that 6th and final spot. Jerry Travers 2 back, Ruff Goodall 2 back, Bartwell 5 back, and Young Tom Morris 9 back. But I've seen stranger things happen. So Boomer has a chance. Boomer and Rogers. I think it's going to be Boomer and Rogers fighting it out for that 6th and final wildcard spot. We shall see. On day 4. And a triple bogey. Phil Rogers, the chubby crew cut, is gone. And it will be. Wow, Sandy Hurd crushed it. Wow, Sandy Hurd crushed everyone at -9. Suchak sucked. Well, Sandy Hurd crushed it. Wentworth, the final round. Hurd wins by 9 strokes. He was in. Espinosa, it's Boomer. Okay, Boomer. So Aubrey Boomer ties Espinosa and Bobby Jones for 2nd. But the good news is, because Espinosa, Hurd, and Jones all qualified, Boomer wins, and he beats officially Ruff Goodall by 3 strokes. So Goodall had a good chance, but Boomer is the guy to move on. So let's take a look at the wild card. The wild card split. And the wild card split is 4-2. It's 4-2, so it's a 12, the 11-7 split. So it's an 11-7 split. So, okay, so, wow, we have an 11-7 split except for the 80s, 90s. So, wow, look at the 4 groups. Okay, so yeah, so it's officially Jones, Hurd, Suchak, Boomer, Espinosa, and Campbell. Thank goodness for Suchak, though. His +8 was terrible, but thank goodness he caught that. He tied. Yes, in round 3. So commiserations to Young Tom Morris, Ruff Goodall, Art Wall, Jerry Travers, and Phil Rogers. They will all miss out on the trip to Augusta. So, okay, so let's just We're going to create a tour. We're going to create a tour 2025 Augusta Finals. I don't really care. All right, so let's do that. It's stroke play, of course. Stroke play, the grand final 2025 from lovely Augusta, Georgia. All 4 rounds. The early years, we gotta make sure we get those guys in. All right, so bear with me here. Let's see the earliest. Leo Dago. Yep, Leo Dago. Bob Ferguson gets a look. James Braid. Farrell. Johnny Farrell. Johnny, remember me. Stewie Gardner, who reminds you of John Casale. Craig Wood. And Walter Hagen. Those are the winners of their thing. But we have some early guys. We have 4 and 2. So Bobby Jones joins the frame from the wild card. Sandy Hurd joins. Aubrey Boomer will join. And so too will Al Espinoza. Meanwhile, the 1960s. Yeah, that's what, 60s. We got Arnold Palmer. Kermit Sarley. Jack Burke Jr. Don January. And Gary the player. In the meantime, Mike Suchak and Joe Campbell gets the addition. So there's your 18 guys from the early and 60s, the 40s, 50s. Well, I call it the 40s, 8 guys. And Hogan, Dr. Kerry Middlecoff, Jim Farrier, Porky Oliver, Slam and Sam Sneed, Dutchie Harrison, Jim Ternessa, not Mike, but Jim Ternessa, Lord Byron Nelson, and 3 guys who made it through the qualifier. Lloyd Mangrum with that blue painter's cap, Bobby Hamilton, and the second year and last year's champion, Vic Gezzi, got in on a wild card, so that's good for him. On to the 2000s. And that is Phil the Frill Mickelson. Nicholson. Lefty, as they call it. Nicholson. Tiger Uppercut. Tiger Woods. BJ Singh. And Zach Johnson. Although I thought Zach Johnson would be 2010s more so. But whatever. 3 guys from the 2000s. From the Ernie Els, who won wildcards. Ernie Els. Bubba Watson. I would say 2010s myself too. And Anthony Kim, the lesser of them all. So Anthony Kim gets in their spot. The 70s, 6 guys automatically qualified from the 70s. Bruce Crampton, Hubie Green, Hubie-doo-be-doo. Jim Colbert, not Stephen Colbert. Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear. Gotta be. Tommy Weisskopf. Jim Jameson. No, he's not a porn star. Get your mind out of the gutter. And 1 guy from the 70s. Oh, sorry. 5 guys from the 70s who made it in as wildcards. J.C. Sneed. you go. J.C. Sneed. Jerry Pate. I paid it all. Dave Hill. Not Mike Hill, but Dave Hill. Lee Trevino. The Merry Mexican. Merry Mex. And John Squee. All right, so 70s are done. The 2010s. Matt Kuchar. Webb Simpson. Cleve baseball fan. Well, he's called the 2010s. He's in the 2010s because they needed a guy from the 2010s. Billy Horschel. DJ, that's Dennis Johnson. Dustin Johnson. And Jonas Blix, who shocked everyone by qualifying for this. And one more guy from the 2010s, and that was Jason Day. What a day. So 2010s is done. 80s, 90s are last to go. 80s, that's Tom Watson, the icon that is. Curtis Dr. Strange Glove. Ben Crenshaw, Gentle Ben as they call him. And Larry Rinker-Dinker-Doo. And four of the 6 wild cards are in. Seve Ballesteros qualified. Now, he wasn't a top 2 guy, but because they only had 8 guys, because 2 guys went from second to first, and Sutton and Seller both were runners up twice. There were only 8 guys. So by randomization, there were 2 guys from the 80s, and Seve Ballesteros and Andy Bean were in there. Seve got in. A lot of people said, oh, Seve does not deserve to get in. Fuck you. Hal Sutton, Payne Stewart, and Fuzzy Seller. Fuzzy with his head. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. But how do you know? Anyway, in the 90s, Colin Montgomery from Scotland. Jim Gallagher, where's the watermelon? David Duvall, Mr. 59, as they call him. Dan Forsman, instant replay. I didn't know he was from the 90s. All the way, Price. Nick Price. The Price is Right. Markello Calvecchia. Freddie Couples. Glenn Day. Fred Couples. Bobby Tway. And 2 guys from the 90s. Brad Faxon and Ian Baker Finch qualify. So that should be all those guys. That should be 72, right? Yep. All 72. Top 40 in ties. Boo-hoo. Nope. It's top 20 in ties. This is for the championship. Grand Final 2025. So, all right. So I got all 72 golfers in. And they'll randomize the draw and all that. Oh, one more thing. Oh, one thing. Options. No horizontal display here. Summary and all that. Grand Final. Options. Take away the few rule round bullshit. All right. So here are the groups. In order, Palmer, Weiskopf, and Oliver will tee off. Round 1, we will have action from the first hole. And then, of course, the 18th hole action for round 2. That'd be Friday. Saturday will be from the 13th hole, the famous 13th hole that's played on the Great Holes. And Sunday will be the final 2 pairings. So Palmer, Weiskopf, and Oliver go first. Sandy Hurd, Colin Montgomery, and Dave Hill go second. Bubba Watson, Bob Hamilton, Jim Gallagher go third. Gary Player, Bobby Jones, and Hal Sutton go fourth. James Braid, Ben Crenshaw, Jack Nicklaus, Cutter, what are you reading? Go fifth. J.C. Sneed, Larry Rinker, Dustin Johnson, sixth. Don January, Linux Blix, and Bruce Crampton, seventh. Craig Wood, Fuzzy Seller, Lloyd Mangrum, eighth. Sam Sneed, Ian Baker Finch, and Leo Dago go ninth. Hayes Stewart, Bob Ferguson, and Vic Yazzie go 10th. 11th, Stuart Gardner, Walter Hagen, Sevi Ballesteros. Billy Horschel, Mike Kuchar, and Dutch Harrison go 12th. Dan Forsman, Tom Watson, Curtis Strange go 13th. Ben Hogan, Mike Suchek, Gary Minikoff 14th. Cleve Baseball Fan with Johnny Farrell and Jim Tanasa go 15th. Byron Nelson, Zach Johnson, Webb Simpson 16th. Tiger Woods, Hubie Green, Jim Verrier 17. Ernie Els, David Duvall, Fred Couples 18. Joe Campbell, Bob Tway, and Jason Day 19. Ella Espinosa, John Sclee, and Nick Price 20. Jerry Pate, Brad Faxon, Lee Trevino 21. Jim Jameson, Aubrey Boomer, Jim Colbert 22. BJ Singh, Anthony Kim, and Phil Mickelson 23. And finally, Jack Burke, Kermit Sarley, Mark Kilkovecki will go last. So, of course, as we said, we'll have the first whole introductions for everybody. So we'll see what happens here, and we'll make things right. So, of course, tomorrow will be an off day, and then Thursday we start the nitty-gritty. And I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.